Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. I have a very quick Dollar Tree DVD Blu-ray haul. I typically film these once I've gotten 10, but pickings have been so slim, worse than ever right now. But I was able to pick some up, and just today I was able to pick up 4 from one location that I haven't been to in quite a long time. We were a little out of our normal area and saw Dollar Tree and we popped in. So the first movie, I'm going to start right off with this Blu-ray called If She Screams, An Evil Lurks Within. It sounds really good, If She Screams. It's got some nice imagery on the back there. It's a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. Yeah, pretty interesting looking. SP Releasing, Midnight Oil Films, Echo Bridge. I know that's popular, Echo Bridge. The next couple of movies, I seem to they're very familiar, and I don't know if it's just because a lot of these covers become kind of tropey, reused. This one's called A Haunting in Texas. For some reason, maybe I've already bought this before. I looked through my dollar store DVD stash and I didn't see it, so maybe I don't have it. But A Haunting in Texas, Home is Where the Nightmares Are. And you know it's a Dollar Tree purchase when you got that little blue, well, this one's purple, UPC code. Here is a movie called The Haunted, There Is No Escape. Kind of a cool looking cover. This one I definitely haven't seen before. It's from the producers of The Gallows, which I do have from the Dollar Tree. Blood Makes You Family, and it's called Behind You. This one looks pretty interesting. I love movies with red. I just love red. This one is another one that seems a little familiar. It's Conjure the Dead, Evil Will Rise, The Summoning. I'm definitely pretty confident that with the word conjuring in there, that they're trying to mentally put the movie The Conjuring in your head. So this is probably religious horror. I do love that. And speaking of religious horrors, oh, this has a slipcover too, by the way. People go goo goo gaga over slipcovers. Here's another religious horror. This is an exorcist type film with Guy Pearce. The Seventh Day. Ooh. Exorcist movies are going to be all over the place now that the Exorcist is getting its newest trilogy. So the cashier at the Dollar Tree wanted to take as much time as he could checking me out with the 4 DVDs that I purchased and 2 composition notebooks. And he, based on the covers, was giving me his ratings for these movies without reading any synopsis. He decided that he was going to rate these movies. And he gave The Seventh Day a 7. Seventh Day, he gave it a 7. But he gave it a 7 because Guy Pearce is in it. Isn't that weird? Bailey also noted that the young gentleman behind the counter that rang us out was also someone who rang us out previously at Spirit Halloween this past Halloween. So I don't know how she remembered that, other than I think she stated something about him maybe having a little creepy vibe. And speaking of creepy vibes, here is a fan film, a world-renowned film that gets a lot of love. We've even done a watch party on this channel not so long ago for a movie that's tagged with the tagline, Atone for Your Sins. And if you don't know it from that, I'll just have to show you this abomination, Saint Agatha. Saint Agatha. So I picked up the only copy of Saint Agatha to spare anyone from potentially purchasing this in the future. So I took it off the shelf and I put it in my basket and I bought it to keep anyone else in the future from buying this movie. I will be promptly placing this movie in a hot box that will be sent out very, very soon. So do not be surprised when Hobbs Horror receives his next Now It's Dark prize box and St. Agatha is in it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But that's it. I think we're still going through inventory situations with the Dollar Trees trying to flush out DVDs before they get in new batches. And let's all hope that that's soon, at least by summer. I would just love to see a new assortment of movies that aren't cartoons or holiday films. I'd like to see a good mix of some action and horror. So that's going to do it for me today. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, have a great afternoon.
So